What we gotta get on the floor for? Man, this against our rights, bro. Y'all got guns pointed at us. We work here. For what? For what? Why y'all treating us like criminals? Man, I work here. Man, we work here, bro. We work here. Y'all putting guns on us. Tony, you fine. Man, y'all drawing down on us for no reason. Alright, put your guns up. Put your guns up. Shut up. Man, put your guns up. Listen, we gotta get figured out. We're trying to save lives. You don't gotta put your finger on the. Man. Put your guns down, man. We ain't no threat. We ain't no threat to y'all. Y'all got y'all guns at us. We work here, bro. Hey, y'all be quiet, please. What? Man. Where did they go? Outside. Yeah. Hey, man, y'all got y'all guns out, bro. We work here just like y'all do. All right, well, put your guns down. We ain't in no threat. Ain't nobody here got no weapons. We got. Yo, hey, put your guns down, bro. We ain't nobody here. Hey, please be quiet, man. Be quiet. Be quiet. Why? Listen, man, they come down here, run on us with. Out of here in the mall areas. Okay, not in my shop. Okay, there's a bunch of kids. Okay, 15, 16, I don't know. They started throwing chairs and they ran out of here. Did you hear any shooting? I ain't hear no shooting. There wasn't no shooting. Because I was right here watching. And then they all ran out the ditch. They went out the ditch. Any of them go to JCP? I don't know. They ran the ditch. Okay. I went on this end. Okay. So you guys come down here and put guns out, please, man. Take my whole shot down. Sweet cars here. You gotta see what happened. You gotta see our side. We get a call of an active shooter at the. But y'all putting guns on us and we ain't armed. Let me finish. We get a call. It's at this shop. There's an active shooter here. Stop. That's all the information. Okay. So what the shooter at? You wanna watch my camera? Let me finish. I can explain it all. We get a call. It's this shop. So we get here. We want to control the scene to be sure no one else dies. Man, say, man, why we on the ground for, bro? Just get down, bro. Why we on the, man, I know my rights, bro. This is a place of business. I'm a businessman, bro. I'm a businessman. Y'all treating us like we criminals. Y'all chill out. Hey, I don't got no warrants, bro. I'm good. We're not worried about it. I'm just saying you treating us like criminals, bro. Okay? You said upon us, man. Well, I'm not no criminal, bro. I'm not about to lay down like everybody else, dog. Hey, yo. I know my rights, man. You ain't gonna tell me to lay down like I'm a dog. What? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, man. I know my rights, though, bro. Yeah, we business, man. We run a business in here. Yeah.
All right, peace and blessings, all praises to the Most High. In the words of the Hall of Fame rap group Public Enemy, 911 is a joke. This incident that you just saw happen a few years back at a barbershop in Mesquite, Texas, Dallas County. And those people that you saw laying on the floor is not only the owner of the shop, employees of the shop, and customers in the shop. Now, they just showed you a little clip of that 3-minute situation, but according to the other article that you're about to see, those people laid on the floor for 45 minutes with guns drawn upon them, because there was a fake call, and many people have termed this swatting, where people will make a fake call and say that, the person is this or that, and then they would bring pretty much the SWAT team out. As you just saw, those guys are standing there drawn upon innocent people with military-style guns. Now, as you heard the owner explain, there was a fight. About 15 or 16 children. They were throwing chairs, fighting in front of his shop. Then they ran down, to exit the mall. Now, the police are going to say, well, they got a call of it being an active shooter. Now, what an active shooter means is someone actively shooting. And so if you run up on those guys and they are cutting hair, they are in the store, no one is actively shooting. So that premise is just a reason for those guys to draw down on black men. Once again, we are the number one suspect in America. And they're going to say, well, it was for their own safety. And that's another thing that I see officers when they're pulling people over, get out of the car, let me search you, I need this, that, and the other. It's for my safety.
All right, so as he just explained, I mean, it's the same old stuff, man. I don't know why we seem to be expecting anything different. This has been happening for better or for worse all throughout our history of being in America and more. You know what I'm saying? I would go so far as to say this has been happening for thousands of years. Because when you think about the idea that black people were all over the globe before white people even existed, how do you think they pushed us out of those areas? Like, China showed pictures of the black people that are responsible for their existence, that pretty much gave them their features and all this type of stuff. Apparently some white people went over there mating with the black people in that area. Over time, they started cultivating and separating themselves from the black people. And do you think that they was treating those black people nicely once they got the numbers on their side? I doubt it. I think that they was doing similar stuff like this to push them up out of there. If not, kill them out of there. I know they didn't do no direct approach because black people were the strongest, but some of the same similar tactics, man, for thousands of years. This ain't nothing new. And for these guys on this video, I'm pretty sure that it's just their pride that was hurt. Nope, I seriously doubt a court is gonna take this case seriously. I don't think that they're gonna get anything through a lawsuit or anything like that. I mean, they could say their business was affected. I don't know, but the SWAT. Well, I mean, as the guy said, black people are public enemy number one. They don't know you. They don't care about you. They don't respect you. And their job, as they say, when they get that call saying that it's a shooter and your shop is mentioned, they're gonna come there and lay everybody down. That's what they're gonna do. And they don't care nothing about your pride. They don't care nothing about your business. They don't care nothing about your rights. The only thing they concerned about is control, power over the situation, and going back home to their families. And you gotta understand, like, their life is on the line when they're doing this. And it would be wise for them to act accordingly. They don't know you. They're not from your community. And that's why you should take control of your communities and build your own communities separate. Because had this been with, let's say all them barbershop people was from the same community, and you could probably have two different scenarios, right? You can say their community grounds is located somewhere else and they come into the matrix to extract wealth with their skill set in barbershops. Or you could say that their community is not that far away and they're actually on their community grounds where people come and visit for them to cut their hair and extract wealth like that, which is a much better way. So if you have your own community, your own land, your own shop on your land, this would not be happening. Because you'll be in control of your own environment. Those kids, I mean, if you running your community property, that wouldn't have been happening. There wouldn't have been no kids running around. And see, this is how they break you down, right? They tell you that they treated you like this because kids from your neighborhood are acting up. And so now I got you looking at the kids in your neighborhood, the ones they call YNs nowadays. And now you want to hate them and point the finger at them because of the way they acting. But they acting right like the way they are. Because they ain't got nobody to look up to. No so-called adults. No men are stepping up to set the example. And that's not me blaming them because hell, nobody set the example for us. But at some point, you gotta make a change. Because right now we can't call ourselves men. We can't even really call ourselves adults, man. The country give us everything. They feed us, they house us, they clothe us. We do nothing for ourselves. So we can't even really call ourselves adults. And when it comes to calling yourself a man, that's a community title. We listen to the modern day definition of what a man is, but if you study the history, being a man was something that was earned. It came with when you reached a certain age, there was expectations, and those expectations involve you serving your community the way a man's supposed to serve his community. You were given a wife, or you was able to obtain a wife so that y'all could start a family, because families is what builds communities. It wasn't about having sex and pleasure and all this type of stuff. It was about building a community. It was about building something bigger than yourself. And that's what men did. They built and they protected what they built. And the women nurtured what they built. That's what it was about. That's what being a man and a woman was about. So, in that sense, you can't even call yourself men. Nobody can. I mean, because all the same, white people are just under control of this system as black people are. It's just they got their privileges, right? But in terms of black people, what do you expect? This has been going on over and over again throughout history. It's just repeating itself. New age, it looks different, but it's all the same. It all stems from the same place. You're not accepted, you're not respected, and you're doing nothing to change that. Like, imagine, right? If these guys had their own community, the wealth that they accumulated out in the matrix, they brought back to their community. Community used that wealth to build a shop within their community, or expand their community, or whatever, however they see fit, to better their environment and get more control over their lives, versus you just focus on yourself, putting up with this stuff, doing nothing, having children and doing nothing to make it better for them. Like, what's the purpose of our lives, man? You doing nothing to change things for the kids. Why even have kids? And a lot of people will sit up there and hear me say that, and they'll be like, I just won't have kids. And that's sad. Life must go on, man. Black people are beautiful people, man. We're special. And you just want to throw that away? This world needs that. Like, we are everything great about this world. We're responsible for all things that are positive in this world. It ain't too much white people can say. They really contributed to, in terms of bettering humanity, bettering the world. I mean, off the top of my head, all I can really think about is how much they do in nature. But I mean, just as they do good in nature, they also do bad in nature. They terrorize the animals and they nurture them. I mean, all the exploring, all the things, all the places they go and crazy pushing their adrenaline levels, doing crazy stuff. I mean, yeah, they got some inventions, but majority of the stuff, I mean, it's hard to even believe they did that, because they've been lying about their history. They've been lying, they've been stealing the inventions and claiming it as their own. So, I mean, what can they really say today? What can they really be proud of? And that's not me trying to down them. That's me trying to get them motivation. Like, don't y'all want to do better? Don't y'all want to make a better name for yourself? Because all throughout history, I mean, nobody will really acknowledge that nowadays, because y'all running things. But no other country respects white people. They don't. Most of these countries can't wait to stab them in the back, because they know they ain't shit. And that's it's like that's how it always been throughout history, in a sense, because going back to the Chinese situation, why would they separate from the black people why would they separate from both black and white people? They didn't want no parts of neither side, right? Because on one end, the black people were blind to what the world was doing to them. And on the other end, they seen what the white people was doing to them. And they ain't want no part of none of that. But at the same time, they still participated by using those same tactics to push black people out of their area, right? But they ain't go so far as to, well, I mean, they did invade out. They are in Africa, doing whatever. They are exploiting resources similar. But, I mean, at this point, because black people are making it so easy for them, I mean, everybody's trying to take advantage of black people and take what they have. Because if they don't take it, they see that white people will. So it's like, how can they not participate in it? Everybody trying to take what black people got, because black people not trying to keep what they got. And that gotta change. You gotta start your own communities, get better organized. That is the main purpose of starting your own community, to better organize the people. Otherwise, stuff like this is not gonna change. And ain't even no point in complaining about it, because it ain't gonna change.